Thank you, Mr. Rajan, evaluator. And thank you, Herb, for the wonderful speech. Now, who knew that the walk to the beach could be that detailed? Like, if you ask me how I walk to the beach, is a bubba with a beer in my hand, and absolutely nothing exists beyond that point. And if you ask me to explain it, I'd be like, yeah, I just got to the beach in 2 minutes, that's it. So one thing I really liked about your speech was that you gave a lot of details. Now, that's a good trait of any good storyteller. Now, when you're telling a story, you don't want to skip on any part. When you describe about even a normal person will miss, the big spider web, and just go through, whatever, it was just a spider web. But you actually explained it on how, you want to stay away from that, so that came across your journey to that beach. That just means that you really want to go in detail with your storytelling. You don't want to miss anything, and that is great when you're telling a story. And also the way you pictured all these little details to us, like when you open that window and you saw the bushes, you saw the pine trees, and I was just thinking, where is he going? And so I was imagining, but so you had that suspense in the end when you said, oh, he's going to the beach. I thought you were in the north somewhere. So I like the details, and I liked how you gave good, solid eye contact with everybody. You looked around, you acknowledged everybody in the audience. You had a good use of gestures, not that much, but just appropriate as you explain your story. And one thing I really liked is when you said that you are now winging it. And that's when you actually became more natural, when you were speaking. And that leads to my feedback. I think I've seen you present a few times now. I think I've seen like maybe 3 or 4 speeches of yours. And you have this very clear style of speaking. You're very clear, you have a good pace, not too fast, not too slow. And you are very easily understandable. Like, I don't miss anything. Right? And I'm not, okay, Herb is mumbling. I never, like it's not, like you have a great gift when you speak, because you're very clear. A lot of people actually struggle with that. And it comes natural to you. And, notes are fine, right? But then again, like I said, when you're winging it, you're a lot more comfortable. So, know your beginning, what you're going to say. And I think your beginning was too detailed. That would be very hard to memorize that, right? So if you can just, have 1-liner or 2-liner, just the vivid details that you can memorize, but then add a little points, that will help you. And just have your beginning, and then middle you can wing it, and the conclusion, and you had all that. And another thing I would say is, get rid of this. Or if you're using it for your notes, like I use it all the time, and then I just go over there and I come back again if I forget. So try something like that. Because I think that you're not a beginner speaker anymore. I believe that you're in that accomplished, zone now, where you can start to experiment, with more advanced speaking abilities. Like when you told that story about coming across the dogs, right? Now I would expect you to sort of have some sort of acting that, the dogs did this, and have, even if the story's not true, just make it up, like I do all the time, right? Just to make it more entertaining. And now, just because you're delivering a speech, that adds more to, your story, because now you're acting. You're just not standing here doing gestures, making eye contact, but at the same time, you're now at a level where you can actually start, doing some of that stuff as well. But overall, I think you did a fantastic job with your speech. And like I said, a lot of details, and that's a very good thing for a storyteller. And just a little feedback as to, still use notes if you want, but include or incorporate more of the winging. And I think as more you do that, the easier it's going to be, in the future. But overall, fantastic job. Thank you very much.